Hello boys, you're probably wondering what the heck am I doing outside? One second. Unless you watch my streams, you probably wouldn't know, but I have quail. Yes, I love them. There's nothing cuter in the world. They're the best pets ever, and I think everybody should have them. But the weather here has been very unpredictable and lately, as always, in Ireland. But I decided what better time than to clean their cage, move everything, put new bedding in, and have everything looking nice and neat. And I just decided maybe I'd show you how to do it. Show you it's not that hard. It's a bit of fun. It's something to do. So yeah, let me show you how it's done. Alright, so as you can see, the weather here has made everything all absolutely nasty. If you take a look at the ground there, yeah, I wouldn't want to be walking over that either. By the way, say hello to my pretty little girl. Yes, that's the rooster, by the way. So don't be calling him a girl. Okay. Anyways, first step for me is always to take everything out. And when I say everything, I mean the feeding bowl, the water bowl, taking all the little bricks that hold up the ladder to go upstairs, and making sure all the quail are down and everything is ready to go. Okay, so time to get in. First, feed bowl out. That's only going to get in the way. This is what I meant by the bricks. This is what the feed bowl sits on. This is their water bowl. Fresh water needs to be put in anyway. Do that every day, by the way. You wouldn't want to drink old water. Take out the other bricks. Collect some eggs that might have been laid overnight. I see one right here. Lovely little eggs. The ladder comes out. It's going to need a good clean after as well. Look at that. That was put in yesterday. Absolutely emptied out. Okay. What I like to do next is get all the quail from in here down there. Okay, now that all our quail are down at the bottom, they're going to dig through the dirt. They love doing this when you change their cage, by the way, or their bedding, sorry. They're just going to chill out and poke about for some worms or any sort of weed that they might find under where the bricks were sitting. Okay, the next step is to get the bin over. Once you have your bin in an easy reach position, it's time for the tools, and those are these three lovely fellas right here. Yes, trust me, you won't be needing anything else. These three will do every single job you need them to do. Your quail will absolutely love the fact that you're cleaning their enclosure, as they get to walk about and pick about in all the dirt that's underneath all of the poo and all of the watered down wood or bedding that you might have from all the bad weather soaking it all up. Okay, once most of the old bedding from here is removed, as you can see, there's nothing left except for dirt. They're gonna sit and poke about in here, try to find themselves some more worms, and then the next step for me is to move up to the top and start cleaning the top portion of their coop. I like to use just a simple brush, open the top section of their cage, keep it propped up, and just start brushing all the old bit up to the bed. Take this out and just start brushing everything. As you can see, everything comes out nicely, comes together. We stick this in and we've got a whole pile of hay. Now you can move your bin closer, take all of this stuff and take your brush and just start gathering this stuff out straight into the bin. Simple as that. Then you can use this side to just nicely. Scoop everything up together. Keep it tight with the brush. Throw everything out. Once this part is all clean and there's no more hay in this area, you can take all of this stuff and start brushing it to the front. And I'm going to show you what happens once this is all pushed to where it's easily reached at the front. What you can do next is grab this area by the two handles right here, and you can start pulling this out. As you can see, all this hay is still getting stuck, but that's no problem because we can just take all of this and brush it out to the front where it's easy to grab. Once the majority of the hay in this area has been cleaned out, you can push this back in, close your door over, and now it's time for the fun part. Okay, so calling this next part fun is definitely subjective, but nonetheless, me and my girl right here are going to show you how it's done. We've got our working jeans on. Now it's time to pull. Grab the two ends. Be careful not to pull the cage over their feet. Look for where their feet are and just start pulling the cage until it reaches the destination it was meant to reach. When your cage is actually where you wanted it to be, now it's time for the actual fun part. Okay, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to give these girls some fresh bedding. Oh yes, this is gonna look nice and neat. Oh yes, here it comes. Take this back out for a second. Spread everything nice and evenly around. Throw this down there, down here. Throw some more in that corner over there. Watch out. Okay. Nice. Not to worry, they're gonna stomp over it and arrange it. Oh, sorry, Mr. Rooster. Apologies. They're gonna move everything to where they want it to be. But we can make everything nice and neat for them to be happy and have somewhere to sit nice and clean. As you can see, big difference there with the floor now compared to what it was before. This should keep them a lot happier than they were. They're gonna be a bit wild for a wee bit. That's what they always do when you put new bedding in. But I like this, it's a lot bigger, so it won't be falling out of the cage holes here, and it won't be making as much of a mess. And it looks real nice and neat, and I don't have to worry about the floor being wet and soggy all the time. For the top part of the enclosure, I prefer to give them something a bit more soft, and they seem to really enjoy having hay instead of this aspen shaving up at the top, and they like to sleep there. So let's go get some hay. We've got some nice dry hay right here, and we're going to do things a bit differently this time. We're going to throw this hay only in this nest compartment. However, this area will still be filled with aspen, and it should make this area soft and that area a bit more better to walk about. Throw the hay in here, some in there, some in there. Spread it out evenly. This is going to be nice for them to sleep in if it's cold outside. And now it's time to fill that area. once their new bedding is in and everything looks good and well, it's time to clean their ladder. So you're never going to be able to clean this fully, but give it as good of a clean as you possibly can. It's time to put their ladder back in, and what I like to do is, once I get all the quail out of the road so I can actually put the... Okay, can you move please? I don't want to squish you. As you see, they're eager to get up there. Sorry. Okay. Take one of these bricks, set it down here, take the ladder and move the ladder up and set it on top of the brick. That way it's easier for the little quail to climb up here and then head right up to the top. Next, it's time to give them some fresh water and fresh food. I like to use bricks when putting their food in, just to keep it off the floor a wee bit. Keeps the aspen from getting inside the actual food. Oh yes, she's loving it. And in it goes the water. Try to keep this level or else the water won't flow. The water's flowing. The hens are happy. There's the big hen. Oh yes. Now it's time to clean this whole mess up from the old area. With the yard all clean, all that's left to do is to give them a treat. Okay, now that the video comes to an end, you can see that the difference here was quite dramatic. Anyway, there's not much more for me to say, but to thank you all very, very much for watching, and I appreciate every single one of you that clicked on the video, liked on the video, and subscribed, or even if you didn't. If you liked it, that means a lot to me. Thank you all very, very, very much, and if you would like to see more of my pets on this channel, of my quail, of how I look after them, let me know in the comments down below. And for now, that's all from me. Thank you all so much, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.